So we're going to cover a couple of concepts that we've been working on all week. The first one is leave it. I'm going to go through kind of reiterations of that. We have leave it, which means you don't have it yet, you can't have it, you're never getting it. The second one is take it, which is the verbal cue clearly that means you can have that. And then the last one is drop it, which means you already have something in your mouth and I need you to let go of it. The problem with teaching all of these things, except for the take it, is that theoretically the puppy loses out. And if you think about the way we teach things in positive reinforcement, the dog has to see the value in doing a behavior in order to want to repeat it. So anything we teach, sit, you get a reward. Down, you get a reward. Eventually the dog will start to respond because they find it rewarding. With leave it and drop it, the dog has something that they want, clearly, and we're asking them to relinquish that thing. So we have to go about this really in very small steps that teach that puppy that doing that behavior actually is going to be rewarding for them. So we start off with, this is Cooper, and I'm going to go through each of the puppies in this video today. So all the puppies that are here in puppy school are going to get an opportunity to try this with me. You're going to get to see the different stages of where everybody is at in this exercise, because we've got some that are brand new and some that are much better at this. So you'll get to see sort of the progression. So the way that we start with teaching leave it is an exercise that I refer to more of it's your choice. Meaning the choice is if you try to steal these cookies, you're not going to get them. When you practice self-control and you pull back and you don't steal, you're going to get rewarded. So without me even using a cue or telling the dog what to do, leave it, which is the word, we're going to teach them that ignoring things that are valuable will be reinforcing for them. So here we go. I'm going to start with a little handful of treats. I would start off in the beginning with stuff that's not super valuable, so just like kibble, okay? And hi, Cooper. So I'm going to show these to the puppy, and I'm just going to hold them out in my fist. I'm going to switch so we're a little bit sideways. I'm going to show them the puppy, and every time they try to steal those treats out of my hand, I'm just going to close my fist. Okay? So there's no words I'm telling this dog right now. I'm not telling them no, I'm not telling them leave it, I'm not telling them off. All I'm doing is if the dog offers another behavior like down, that's okay. I'm just going to let them lie down. But what I'm looking for is for the dog to have the ability to eat these like this, and then choose not to. And then they get a take it. Good job. So I'm going to leave my open fist there and wait for the puppy, take it, to ignore my fist full of yummy treats. There you go, take it. All the other puppies are behind the fence there, really wishing they got to play this game. There we go. So you can see Cooper's starting to figure out, if I don't steal these, it's rewarding for me. Take it. Then we progress to step one, in my hand. Step two is we put them on the ground. I'm going to just move the dog so you can see a little bit better. So we put those treats on the ground in front, and then we use our hand, our fist, to cover them up if the puppy tries to steal them until they make that choice, which is some distraction going on, which is why Cooper's, there we go. So Cooper stares at the treats, doesn't try to take them, he gets a take it. Take it. Take it. So he's doing a great job. Take it. Good job. So this is Teddy. Teddy is our youngest puppy here and has not practiced leave it, maybe once or twice. So you can see that his, you can see that his response to a little mittful of cookies is a little bit more dramatic than Cooper. He really wants to get to these treats. So I have to just allow him several minutes of trying to figure out that he's not actually going to be able to steal them. Okay, he's going to bite my hand, he's going to paw, he's going to bark. All these things that he's doing are totally normal. I'm just going to keep turning so you can see what's happening here. And I just have to let this happen. Okay, just ignore all of this with my fist closed. And eventually he's just gonna get a little frustrated. He's gonna back away. Some puppies, this takes a couple minutes. You may have to edit out if it takes too long. There you go. Perfect. Take it. Okay, so he's gonna come back in. Once they get to take it, they usually decide it's a free-for-all again. I just don't want him to eat all these because I usually try to only have about 3 or 4 treats in my hand at once, but because we're doing this video session, I have a bunch, which makes it a little bit tricky. That's beautiful. Take it. So that's exactly what I want. I want to open hand, puppy, not stealing treats. Take it. It's really important that you tell them take it and you pick up the treat and hand it directly to them. You're never going to let the puppy eat treats out of the leave it hand. Okay? These are sort of forbidden unless I give the puppy permission by handing it to them. So version 2, on the ground. Treats on the ground. Take it. As long as leave it. Oh, that one, he stole. That happens sometimes. Trainer error, not fast enough. But you can see how quickly that puppy picks up on this exercise. Take it. All right.
Good job, Teddy.
This is Arlo. Arlo has been with us for about 6 weeks, so he's a little bit more advanced in some of these skills. But again, leave it is one of the skills that we just started working on this week. But he's had a longer time to sort of practice the self. We've got puppies trying to escape everywhere. So he's got more practice in sort of this idea of patience and self-control, and that's what a lot of training is for puppies, learning that you just can't do everything you want to do all the time. Okay, so we're going to get him over here and we're going to show him these treats. Open that fist, close it every time he tries to steal. Arlo's trick is really funny. Arlo, take it. He likes to, we'll see if he does it, he likes to back away from things when he thinks, especially leave it, he likes to, see, there you go. A lot of puppies will do this, and he's got the perfect example of when something that you want that you know you can't have, it's actually easier for them to really move far away from. So when he gets frustrated, he tends to back away. Very nice. Take it. A lot of people will ask, when do I start using the word leave it? And the answer to that is when a dog fully has this concept of not stealing stuff. I have about 3 or 4 versions of this that I practice. Okay, so version 1 again is in my fist. Here, Arlo. Version 1 is in my fist. Hey, up, up, up. Version 2 is on the ground. Take it. Version 3 is that I stand up and there's just a few crumbs down there. Version 3 is I stand up and I remove myself, and you can see when I remove myself, makes it a lot more tempting. He's doing a great job. Take it. Take it. Okay, so again, version 3 is leave it. I can start to add that cue a little bit here and there so they start to understand as a reminder. Just because I'm not leave it, just because I'm not guarding the treats doesn't mean that you're able to take those. Very nice. Take it. Shh. Hey, that's enough. And then version 4 is usually when I start dropping things, like randomly. We're not really practicing, but I'll be, say, sitting at on the sofa, and I've got some treats, and I start practicing just sliding stuff off onto the floor and seeing what the puppy does. So we start to add, hey, that's enough. We start to add a lot more variability instead of practicing in this really controlled environment. So that's when I would start really introducing the word leave it. Right now, again, this is called It's Your Choice. It's your choice. You steal them, you don't get them, you are perfect like this, and you get your cookies. Take it.
Very good. Good job,